Sir, can you make a video explaining Gita Shloka 9 by 32? Many people say that it says that women, Vaishyas and Shudras are of sinful birth. Okay, the Shloka 9 by 32, Sri Krishna Uvacha, Mam hi Partha Vyapashritya ye api syuhu papayonayah. Full stop. Then the next sentence is Striyo Vaishayas tata Shudraste api yanti param gatim. Full stop. This shloka does not mention that Stri, Vaishyas and Shudras are of sinful birth. No. Because you see the statement also, my Acharya has clarified here. My Acharya has given the, proper Anvaya Krama. Hi Partha Striyah Vaishyah Shudrah Tata Papayonyah. Tata word comes between Striya Vaishya Shudra and Papayonyah. So, here Arjuna, Stri he means ladies, Nari. Stri, Vaishya. Like we say Brahman, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudra, right? Brahman, Kshatriya, Shudra, Vaishya and Shudra, 4 Varnas. So, Sri Krishna says Stri, Vaishya and Shudra. And then 4th one is Papayonyah. Sri Krishna is not saying that Stri is Papayoni. He is not saying Vaishya is Papayoni. He is not saying Shudras are Papayoni. Please understand. He is saying apart from these people, apart from the Varna, and many people have this misconception that for Stri, Vedas are not applicable. For Stri cannot do Agnihotra, Stri cannot study Veda Vidya, Stri cannot do Ashtanga Yoga Vidya, etc. etc. So it is clarified here, Stri also, when they come to the feet of Paramatma, and feet here, Sri Krishna says, when they come to my feet. But here we must understand, that time Sri Krishna was alive and Sri Krishna was an Acharya. And if you go to any Vedic Acharya's feet, obviously he will take you towards Paramatma. And another meaning, dimension of this shloka is also Sri Krishna is in Samadhi state. And in a Samadhi state, a yogi says, I created the universe. Yogi does not create the universe. In Samadhi state, he forgets himself and then he speaks on behalf of Paramatma. So in both the cases, going to the feet of Sri Krishna means either going to the feet of Paramatma or going to an Acharya who is equivalent to Sri Krishna. And if a Stri or a Vaishya or a Shudra or anybody, and Papayoni, any person who is considered to be Papi in the society, there are many people who are not given respect by us. We don't treat them as, good people. Like Chandalas are there. We get fearful by seeing them. So even if those people, Sri Krishna says, those people are eligible to understand the Yoga Vidya. Those people are also eligible to come to the feet of a master. So that's why if you go to any Acharya, any Ved Vidwan, they will never discriminate. If somebody comes to my Acharya's ashram, they will understand. There is no discrimination. Everybody is welcome in the feet of an Acharya. Same thing is what here Sri Krishna says. So this shloka does not say that Stri is Papayoni. Like somebody also was asking a question that, people say that Stri is Papayoni. No, Stri is not Papayoni. Paramatma says Stri, Brahma. Stri is equivalent to Brahma because Stri is the creator. Stri is because of Stri only we take birth. And Stri hi Brahma Babhuvita means in the Grahastha Ashrama, the Stri, the wife, is equivalent to Brahma. Means in the Yajna, Brahma means Acharya. In the Yajna, Acharya guides the Yajna, right? Acharya sits and then he guides the Yajna and he gives the knowledge to the disciples. Similarly, in the Grahastha Ashrama, Stri takes the position of Brahma, means the Stri advises the husband to follow the Vedic path properly. She guides the husband in every step of the life. That's why Paramatma says the Stri must be of, Stri must be educated of Vedic knowledge. Minimum one, Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati has written, minimum 1 Veda the Stri must study. Minimum. Maximum 4 Vedas, but minimum, if the Stri and Purush, both of them, if you don't study at least 1 Veda, your Grahastha will not go properly. So normally in the olden days, After completing at least one Veda only, they will go enter into Grihastha. Today there is no Vedic knowledge with us. That's why we also misinterpret the person as many people saying that Stri is Papayoni, Vaishya is Papayoni, Shudra is Papayoni. No. In fact, Shudras are also Aryas only. They also do everyday Agnihotra. Yeah, but their capability is less. They do not have capability like a Brahman, so he is doing service to other people. But he is not inferior person. Please understand that. So even if those people come to my feet or a equivalent person, equivalent of to Sri Krishna Maharaj, they will attain Paramagati. Paramagati means they will attain the path of moksha. They will not get moksha immediately, but they will take that path, which is called as Devyana Marga. They will take that marg and to attain moksha. Please understand, this is the right interpretation of these slokas. We must understand the shloka from the point of view of Vedas. We cannot just like that assume anything and then say that no, Sri Krishna says Sri is Papayoni. No, that is wrong. Another question that came to me is, sir, please cover this in your video. Nowadays there are many meditation centers who are claiming to guide Ashtanga Yoga. Many people are following them, doing meditation and experiencing something. But I noticed none of them perform yajna. All they focus is meditation. The gurus there seem to have some expertise in meditation. I wonder what stage of meditation are these gurus in without knowing the Vedic truth, and will these gurus or disciples attain moksha? Okay, maybe you are new to my channel. I have made several videos on this, but in short, moksha, Paramatma says in Purusha Sukta very clearly, escaping the cycle of birth and death and attaining moksha is possible only by adopting Vedic path. Paramatma says, Na anya pantaha vidyate ayanaya. Ayanaya means abhishtasthanaya. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati has written Ayanaya Abhishtasthanaya Moksha. Ayanaya means moksha. Like a pendulum is there, the pendulum goes from this side to this side and again it will go to that place. You start from here, right? It will come here and then it will go there. So this is a starting point and you leave the pendulum, it will come here and it will again go there. So going to same place again, we came from moksha, we will go again to moksha. That's why moksha is called as Ayanaya. So like we say Ramayan, Uttarayan, Dakshinayan. The sun will come to the same place again. Ramayan means Ram went from Ayodhya and came back to Ayodhya again. That's why it's called as Ramayan. So coming back to same place, coming back to moksha. And how do you come back to moksha? Na anya pantaha vidyate ayana. Na anya pantaha, eki marge. There is no only one path. So this is the answer to your question that whether these people will attain moksha or not. Moksha is possible only by following Vedic path. And in the Vedic path, Agnihotra, Yajna is mandatory. There is no choice. There is no option here. Please understand. There is no option for any Nitya Karma. Serving our Acharya, serving the learned Vidwans, serving the mother, father, and then giving donations to great learned Vidwans, and then helping poor people, serving the society. Everything is part of Vedic philosophy, right? So, and also daily name jap of Paramatma, following Ashtanga Yoga Vidya in our life, following Brahmacharya in our life, these are all mandatory for attaining moksha. So the meditation centers, they are experiencing something because their mind is, of course, I am not denying the fact of their experience. They are experiencing because their mind is trained like that. But that experience is always, it will result in andhakar in the next yoni. That experience, whatever they are experiencing in this yoni, they might be feeling happy also. They might feel that, I am in the right path. But the reality is, this path, whatever they are following, will lead them to andhakar yoni in the next birth. Please understand. Why? Because Paramatma says very clearly that without Vedic path, we will enter into darkness. So they are experiencing because they are training if you train your mind, you can do wonders. So training the mind in a separate way, that is not meditation at all. It is just a mind training only. They are experiencing, some people, even my previous colleagues, they used to tell me, see, this and all, this Agnihotra and all is not needed. You come to me, leave your Guruji and come to me. I will take you to the place and I will give you the darshans of chakras inside your body. I experience my chakras in the body. He used to tell me. See, these are all, the experience happens because of, what you say, that imagination. And these people do not understand difference between imagination and reality. So you must be very careful. So don't believe these marketing gurus. And also please understand, if somebody is taking money from you for teaching something, is demanding money from you, then definitely that path is not Vedic path. No Vedic Acharya will demand any money from you. If you give Dakshina, they will accept it, and we have to give Dakshina to them. But this meditation class, I have gone to meditation classes myself when I was in 12th standard and before that. That time the fees was 30 rupees, something like that. 30 rupees per month or 50 rupees, I forgot. So I have been to this class, but I never knew that, this is taught to Mumukshu. This meditation technique of the Ashtanga Yoga philosophy is taught to Mumukshu Vyakti. It is taught free of cost by Acharya who has attained Samadhi. So only those people can really take the right path, because we all will get deviation from this experience, so-called experience, and that experience will at later point of time, now you do not know, later point of time all the impact will happen. By that time we realize, I have taken a wrong path, your life is gone already. So we have to be very careful. Okay. So, and one more question that came to me, very important, is very interesting question, is lab grown meat. Like instead of killing the cow or animal, people have started growing meat in the lab. Means they will take some cells from the body of the living cow, and then that cells will be kept in the laboratory and it will be grown. And after some 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, the cells will grow, and that cell is then taken and then prepared as a cutlet, and then they will fry it, and they will use this is a beef burger or whatever. But it's not a real beef by killing an animal. It's an alternate option. Without killing the animal, we are consuming the burger. We are consuming the beef burger. So is it a sin still or not a sin? From the point of view of Vedas is a question. So basically, we have to understand the philosophy of ahimsa. Ahimsa, yes, of course, we must not kill anybody, is ahimsa for sure. But the point of view of Vedas is ahimsa. There are 81 types of himsas. 81 types of himsas mentioned in the Yoga Darshana. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 into 3, 9, 9 3 are 27, 27 3 are 81. Mridu, Madhya, Adimatra. Then usme bhi there are lot of classifications. So the ahimsa sukshma se sukshma himsa hota hai. So all the 81 types of himsa should be destroyed by a sadhak. So you have an intention, not you, anybody having an intention. Okay, fine, I want to eat a burger, it has to be beef burger, and I don't mind you are killing an animal or not killing an animal. I don't mind, I want a beef because I want that protein. So the intention is to eat a animal body, eat the body, right? Which Paramatma denies. You can develop any technique, but this is not the, you cannot, eating this sharir is apavitra. Please understand, sharir apavitra hai, sharir jad hai और apavitra hai. Jad to hai, ठीक है, even vegetables we are eating, that is also jad only, but the sharir is apavitra, it's not pavitra vastu. So eating a meat which is made in the lab is also apavitra vastu. When you eat apavitra vastu, you can never enter into yoga marg. When you eat, of course, good thing is the person who has developed this lab grown meat has done a very good job, because instead of killing a cow, I really do not know whether this lab grown meat is good or bad. I don't know anything, but I'm just telling, at least the person who has developed this, maybe he has seen that so many animals are cruelly killed, so let me develop something else, some alternate option. So the customer for this is already non-veg eaters only, and they are still eating non-veg only, because they are eating the body, they are eating the flesh. The cell which is growing in the laboratory, that cell is also a living prani. Cells multiply, right? Cells multiply. Similarly, in the mother's womb, the cells multiply and then it grows as a baby. Similarly, here also the cells multiply and grows over a period of time. Where they will take a small 1 gram or half a gram, and then the half a gram or half a milligram will become, let's say, 5 kilogram. They will, okay, now the growth is done, so they will cut it and then prepare it and then cook it, right? So still it is this is considered as meat and apavitra vastu. We cannot consume this. It is really good. Instead of killing, if somebody is a beef eater and okay, he decides that I will not eat a beef which is killing an animal, I will eat a beef which is grown in the lab, then he is doing good thing only, but still he is doing anti-Vedic deed, because eating the body is not allowed in the Vedic dharma. Please understand that. So we must be very careful and we must follow the instructions of Paramatma. Vegetables we can consume, leafy vegetables we can consume, fruits we can consume onion, we can consume garlic, carrot, beetroot, ginger, potato, all the food, and we can consume cow's milk. Cow's milk is, Paramatma says in the Vedas, so many mantras are written by, are there in the Vedas for consuming cow's milk. And when you consume cow's milk, of course, you have a moral responsibility to take care of the cow, not to leave her at her old age for selling and then giving it for cutting. That should not be done. She is your mother. You are taking milk from her. She is your mother. You must, like your mother and father, you serve until death. Similarly, the Gomata must be served until death. So consuming cow milk is as per Vedas. But other than this eating this lab grown meat or whatever, because your intention is to eat meat, the intention is having so tomorrow the lab grown meat is not available, what you will do? Again that person will say, okay fine, lab grown meat is not available, let me eat the other meat, because uska वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, संस्कार बन गया. The sanskar will not allow you to move away from the beef eating. So sanskar ban gaya. So they, by hook or crook, whether it is lab grown or it is killing an animal, I don't mind. So lab grown is not available, they will again start killing animals. So anyway, the mentality is to consume the flesh of the animal, which is against Vedas. Please understand that. So, but it's, appreciable that saving a cow, instead of killing a cow, they have grown meat in the laboratory. I do not know. I think in 5-6 years back it was a big topic. I do not know exactly whether it is safe or it will cause later on some other thing. I do not know. And anyway, when you consume, please understand one more important point. When you consume egg, when you consume beef or any meat, chicken, mutton, etc., fish, etc., these are all tamasic food. It will not allow you to properly do Ashtanga Yoga Vidya, and you cannot do Ashtanga Yoga Vidya. That's it, simple. You cannot do meditation. You will not get any kripa of Paramatma, and again we will enter into darkness in the next birth. So that we must understand. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.